My name is Nadia Lanter. I have been working with the Historic Tax Credit Program since 2007. Basically, I work with developers who take old historic buildings and turn them into something really cool. I got married in 2005 and divorced in 2008. And no sooner we are in the mortgage crisis. And, my ex-husband was gone and I had my house. I was left with the mortgage payments and a 2-year-old daughter at the time, and trying to maintain that was very challenging.
Go for a walk.
When you have a mortgage, when you're working towards owning your home, you're succeeding. You have an asset. You have something that you can call yours. I tried really hard to stay in my house, and I wanted to work with a bank to try to get to reach some kind of middle ground so that I could continue to stay in my home. And I remember calling the bank. They said, well, in order for you to apply for this program, you have to default on your mortgage payments for at least 3 months. So I said, you're telling me you don't want me to make my mortgage payments for 3 months? And I'm talking to attorneys, bankruptcy attorneys, real estate people about how do I sustain this and without losing my home? And nobody could really give me an answer. I remember I came home from work one day and I got home and there was 2 FedEx packages that were sitting on my front porch. One was from the home loan modification program, giving me new terms. The other was a foreclosure notice, both from the same bank. And once that, what are you gonna do? I wound up filing for bankruptcy and my house went into foreclosure. The fact that my mom worked as hard as she did to have a home and provide for me, then I wind up losing it because of this whole issue. It was harrowing, absolutely harrowing. Now I'm out from underneath that. I'm renting. So I moved in here in 2010, and this place has been perfect just for me and my daughter, because there's 2 bedrooms and it's a little townhome, and it's been great. As we've grown, we've gotten more and more things, and I always say we need more space just because my daughter has so many American Girl dolls. I wound up meeting my husband when my daughter was in kindergarten. He's an attorney and he works in Belleville, Illinois, and we live here in Chesterfield. So I always say he loves me very much because he drives every day 50 minutes from Chesterfield to Belleville and back. So that's hard. That's a tough commute. And so we are trying to find something that's a little bit more middle ground.
So this one has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it's listed at $325.
I love this.
In order for us to buy a home, it's going to have to be just on his name. If I'm on the loan, it jacks his interest rates way up. I still feel like I'm suffering PTSD from what I went through. I mean, the emotional part of it is kind of rubbed off, but those financial scars are there and they're going to be there forever. So we've looked in the Shaw neighborhood, we've looked in Tower Grove. It would be really nice if I could walk down the street to a vibrant coffee shop. I wouldn't feel right about
Probably good neighbors.
not at least trying again and hoping that, this was a blurb in the radar, and I have to work on trying to reestablish myself and give myself a second chance.